Welcome to the Joy Work Show, the podcast that goes beyond the surface of business and right to the heart to explore the real joy and the stories behind success. Not just the big wins, but the challenges that paved the way for them. Hiya, I'm Diane, and around here we believe that joy doesn't just come from the good times, it often follows the hardest, most defining moments. And this episode is a celebration of that exact idea. Today we've made it to the final part of my heart framework. If you've been with me over the last few weeks, you'll know this framework is at the core of how I support business owners inside the Joy Work Club and beyond. It's not fluffy, it's foundational. So far we have covered H, honour your vision, E, evaluate the landscape, A, align with your customer, R, reinforce with courage, and now we're here with T, transform through tenacity. This is the part where the magic happens, and not the overnight success kind. This is about the dig deep, stay the course, dust yourself off, and go again kind of transformation. Tenacity might not be the most glamorous word, feeling, or subject, but it's everything if you want to have a business that lasts the course. So let's talk about what transformation really looks like and why tenacity is the true secret to long-term success. So what does transformation really mean in business? When people hear the word transformation, they often picture something dramatic. A total brand overhaul, a six-figure launch, a complete pivot. But real transformation is often subtle. It's the accumulation of tiny decisions made consistently over time. It's not a single moment, it's the pattern, the habit of choosing to show up again and again and again, even when it's hard, even when it's slow. Transformation is the moment you finally raise your prices without flinching. Stop saying, I just need to, and start saying, I've done it. Realize your business feels like you again, not like somebody else's blueprint. And that doesn't come from hacks. It doesn't come from tips. It doesn't come from trends. It comes from tenacity, from grit, from a commitment to keep going, not perfectly, but persistently. Why tenacity beats talent and strategy alone. Here's the truth I wish more people said out loud. Here's what I wish people shouted from the rooftops. It's not the smartest, most strategic, or even the most talented people who make it. It's the ones who stay in the game long enough to let their work evolve. Yes, strategy helps. Of course it does. I teach it. I live by it. But strategy without stamina, it won't get you. Tenacity is what carries you through the failed launches, the flops, the quiet months, the unsubscribes, the eternal wobbles, the maybe I'm not cut out for this moments. And I have them frequently. There is a joke that I have them every Wednesday night. For those of you who don't know, I have 2 young children and I'm at home with them on a Thursday and Friday, or at the park with them, or at the supermarket with them, or anywhere, but I'm with them. And quite often by a Wednesday evening, I think I'm not cut out for this because I'm thinking about all the things I haven't done. But tenacity and mindset have helped me refigure that all out. And tenacity doesn't mean that I'm pushing through to burnout. It means recommitting with boundaries, with grace, and with the understanding that the process is the point. By understanding that having tenacity will help you put all of the elements into your business that you need because you learn and you go again. How to build tenacity into your business. You don't need to be born with grit. Hopefully, no baby needs to be born with grit, but you can build it. Here's how I help myself and my clients develop that beautiful business resilience that we all need. Have a North Star. Go back to your H from the heart framework, your vision. When things get murky, your vision is what guides you. Keep it visible, keep it in front of you, keep it front of mind, keep it somewhere clear. and remind yourself why you started. Number 2, reflect on evidence. Look back at everything you have already done. You have made it through hard things. You've figured out tech that if you'd asked yourself 5 years ago, you never would have believed that you'd have been able to use. Never mind, fixed it when it broke, launched when nobody signed up, kept going after rejection. Every no gets you stronger and closer to a yes. But it is evidence. You are building the evidence that you can do hard things. And actually, it's after the hard things that those successes come. Believe the proof. Number 3, break it down. Overwhelm is the enemy of tenacity. If something feels huge, you are always going to feel overwhelmed. But if you chop it into bite-sized pieces, little bits that you need to do, and take one step, then the next, then the next, before you know it, you have used tenacity to get the big thing done and not let overwhelm win. Break it down. Number 4, have a support system. Tenacity isn't built alone. Businesses are never built alone. You are not meant to do it all alone. This is exactly why the Joy Work Club exists. You need people who will remind you who you are on the days you forget. People who hold you accountable with love. And that means holding you accountable to that vision, to your dreams, to your beliefs, to everything that you're capable of being. Number 5, celebrate progress, not just outcomes. Transformation is slow, but when you track and celebrate progress, like showing up weekly, sending the email, updating the websites, being consistent with your socials, understanding your marketing, you start to feel the shift even before the big wins come. You start to feel that momentum changing. You start to feel the shift in your business that you have been looking for. My personal tenacity story. So I want to be really, really honest. There have been so many points in my journey where I thought, this is it, I can't keep going. And actually, even within my career, where I was successful, I always was waiting for somebody to tap me on the shoulder and say, I found you out, can you please leave the building? So we always have these feelings within ourselves that we're not quite good enough, that we shouldn't be doing what we're doing, and we let that doubt creep in. And since I've launched the business, from launching the business with 2 tiny kids, managing a chronic illness, managing family life and everything that comes along with that, to recording this very podcast, when I still sometimes feel like I'm shouting into the void and speaking into a camera that nobody actually listens to, it's not always felt joyful. It's not always felt good. But tenacity is the thing that I come back to, because I remember that every client I've helped, every win in the Joy Work Club, every message from someone saying, I needed to hear that today, I listened to the podcast and I've now done that brave thing, came and continues to come because I didn't give up, because I kept showing up. And every time I doubted myself, like when I just told you every Wednesday night I decide I'm closing the business, I don't. I keep going anyway, and I grow. Some of the best messages I get in my business are on a Thursday when I'm not actually active anywhere. But that's because of everything else that I'm doing. My business grows, my impact grows, and my joy grows. As we wrap up this Heart Framework series, let me leave you with a few final thoughts. Number 1, transformation is earned. It's not luck. It's not when it's all right for them. It's through tenacity. You must keep showing up. And showing up doesn't mean on social media. So showing up means showing up for yourself and your business. Number 2, that tenacity isn't burnout. It's not pushing through regardless. It's consistency, courage, and compassion combined. It's knowing when to look after yourself and when you just need to keep going. Number 3, you don't have to do it alone. Real momentum is built in community, is built in teams, in support, in accountability. And if that's what you're looking for, the Joy Work Club free community is always open for you. If you're nodding along thinking, yes, I'm ready to stop stalling and start building something with real heart, then let's make it official. You've got 2 powerful ways to work with me right now. Join the waitlist for the Joy Work Members Club, the go-to space for strategy, accountability, and a community that doesn't let you play small. This is where your big, bold goals meet the support and structure to make them happen. The doors are opening really, really soon. Or work with me one-to-one, and let's get deep into your business strategy, refine your offers, and map out your next brave move with clarity and confidence. Because you don't need another course. You don't need another freebie. You don't need to be following the next big thing. You need somebody in your corner. You need clarity. And you need a room full of people who believe in your vision as much as you do. Head to the links in the show notes to join the waitlist or inquire about one-to-one coaching. Your next level isn't waiting, it's here. Let's do the joy work together. And if this episode landed, hit follow wherever you're listening, whether it's subscribe on Spotify, the bell on YouTube, just come and follow. It really does mean the world. And share it with someone who needs a boost. And if you've listened to the episode, why not tag me on Instagram at Diane Taylor Parker so I can cheer you on too. Until next time, keep doing the joy work.